Do 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 do. Hi Wolfpack. I've had a pretty incredible week, as my wristband farm would indicate, and I should probably spend today's vlog talking to you about all the cool stuff that I did in the past 7 days. But I'm having one of those weeks where something just keeps coming up, and I feel like it would be, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about that instead of just bragging about all the cool stuff I got to do this week. So I would like to talk to you about a phenomenon that I encounter quite a bit, which is hating things that you did before. It's pretty common to look back at things that you did when you're in college, look back at things you did in high school, and when you're in high school, look back at things you did before that. And say like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? I can't believe I was wearing that, or I hung out with that person, or I liked the, whatever band, insert embarrassing band that is now somehow retro cool. Do, 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 do. I will not apologize for liking Third Eye Blind. I won't. And I was reminded by a post on Tumblr about a song that I wrote called The Fate of Severus Snape, of which I'm pretty proud. I like what I did with that song. I was able to convey the sort of duality of Snape's nature, I think, through the lyrics, and I went back and listened to it for the first time in a couple years. I hated it. And I was so embarrassed that I had released that. And I went back and started listening to a bunch of my older songs, my Remus Lupin's releases, and I was just really frustrated with myself for the level of recording, I don't know, finesse? All these errors in the songs, not particularly in the writing of them, but in the performance of them, that I wish I could just go back and change, but you can't. You can't go back and change something you've released, because then you're George Lucas and everyone hates you. So you don't want to do that. But I would just love to go and take another crack at those songs, but I don't know if that's ever actually going to happen. And what am I doing? I'm telling you guys that I'm not confident in my past work. I am telling secrets to the one person you do not tell secrets to, the camera. So it's natural, and everyone has that feeling, and you just have to be comfortable with the fact that you are growing as a person and as an artist, and that if you don't look back at what you did before and say, I can do that better, then you're doing it wrong. So I guess it's a good sign, actually, that I feel like I could go back and re-record those albums and do a better job than I did 5 or 6 years ago, because otherwise I would just be an absolute sham treading water. So I guess it's good. Flip side of that is I am intensely proud of what I'm doing now, which I'm sure in a couple years I will hate myself for, but right now I like where I'm at, and I like what I'm able to do, and I like how I'm able to play music. I still want to get better, obviously, but I was able to do an interview and live performance for Tim Deegan from Much Music's new show called The Beat, which you can see right there. You can see that. So I'll put a link to that below. You should definitely go check out that show, subscribe. Jason is going to be on it in the future, and I really like the performance that I did on that show. So if you like my song Lovely Lily, I did an acoustic performance of it on that. So you should go and check that out. In the meantime, I'm going to go try to stop hating myself from 2007. I mean, that guy's hair was just way too long. I hope that you're having a really great day, and until I see you next, be brilliant. And I like writing about books and TV shows and stuff like that. I'm kind of a nerd, so I like writing about that sort of stuff, and I wrote a record about the Hunger Games, which was received really, really well, and I'm very proud of it. So yeah, it's called Fire's Catching.